So I'm seeing some people, they tell me, I don't feel like waking up. I don't feel like coming to work today. I don't feel like doing my business today. I don't feel like. Do you watch the language? I don't feel like. You live your life just by feelings, you will be in trouble. Especially for those of you that have not disciplined your feelings. Because truth is this, we are beings of emotion. You will keep feeling. You can feel high, you can feel low some days. But you have to learn to discipline your feelings. All of you that are connected to this business meeting, most of you rather, that are connected to this business meeting past 8 a.m. today, trust me, it was sheer lackadaisical attitude, carelessness. I can tell you that. Let's just say 2 minutes after 8 is 8 o'clock now. 3 minutes after 8 is 8 o'clock. 5 minutes after 8 is 8 o'clock. I had a story, not just a story. The person, I heard it from his mouth. He has a son. He was actually a pastor, a senior pastor in a big church. I don't know the name of the church. Many of you know the church. And then he has this son that's been working hard and been praying that God will open doors for him. And then one day, the guy also preparing, working hard, doing things, learning, acquiring skills. And then one day, an opening came in the government and they needed someone that will execute on a project. And it came, and the governor of the state actually is a friend to the senior pastor, to that man. And, they were having a conversation. He said, I have a son. I have someone that, he can do this quite very well. I've seen some of his jobs. He can actually deliver. He said, okay, no problem. Just call on him, let him just come and give us, of course, the formalities, then just come and give us a presentation of what he can do, just as you said, and then the job will be his. And I was hearing from the senior pastor saying that job will not just settle. There's a kind of contract you hit. Some of you, when you hear contracts of like 500 million, 1 billion, you think it's a joke. Contracts, when you're done executing, maybe your profit could be around 300 million. You think it's a joke. That's not a joke. I know what I'm saying. And then on that day came for the young man to come. And then he's in another city. Do you know on that day, that's the day he started coming from that city. It's just like coming from Ibadan. Or maybe you're coming from, how would I put it? Maybe Ibadan to Lagos, how many hours? It's not up to 5 hours, right? It's not yeah. Okay, let's just say 5 hours. Okay, but I want to use a state that is close. Okay, let me say someone like me, I'm in the east. Okay, someone coming from Enugu to Oka. No, Enugu to Oka is just about an hour, 30 minutes. You can drive. Just anywhere. Yeah. Or maybe Abia to Enugu. Very short. Those kind of 1 hour kind of journey, and you are going for a contract that will settle you and your generation for life. Guess what happened? The governor, some of the members of his cabinet that, his friends, this one is not an open, this one is supposed to be an in-house thing, this kind of contract where they know who they'll give it to, something like that. This young man, 1 hour to the time, he was still late. 2 hours, even the senior pastor has to beg the governor, please, can we extend this thing? Can we just, let's give him extra 2 hours. 2 hours, he didn't come. The senior pastor was so ashamed. He told the governor, let's go. While they were leaving the governor's quarters, the young man drove in. I was like, the senior pastor said that he didn't even talk to him. And while he was saying so, he said, some people don't have sense at all. What will it cost you to take yourself? Not leave any chances. If you don't have money, get money. Book a hotel that is closest to the government house. Book a taxi that will bring you there. A contract that will change you and your generation. That's how the young man missed it. Many of you miss out a lot in life because of carelessness. It's not just because of the meeting I'm saying so. If you can come easily to meetings late as this, you're supposed to be here, you will doing it in other things. A little sleep, a little slumber, trust me, there's a training I'm going to give us later. When you make compromises on little things, my colleagues, they know me very well. When I'm driving, even if I have to drive 2 poles and then enter the office, I must put on my seat. They'll be like, why are you doing that? Have you not noticed that? Why are you doing that? Just a little turn now. Okay, just turn here now. But it's one way. Turning there, you know it's dangerous. But see, it's not just about doing it. It affects your consciousness. It affects your mentality, your mind. Such small compromises will make you lose a lot tomorrow. You can't catch me driving not having my seatbelt. Even if you just repark the car, my seatbelt is on. I do it. Even my mind will be telling me, are you not crazy? Why are you doing this? Are you not just moving around? Why are you now? Why are you on seatbelt? Why are you on the seatbelt? But I will put it. Just go one way now. Just it's not just here now. Turn. Just turn. Why are you? A little sleep, a little carelessness, a little overlooking. That will lead you into a life you never prepared to have. Take it as a message from me today. Stop all those small carelessness. Is affecting your consciousness of what it takes to succeed. It affects your consciousness when it comes to excellence. I'm telling you. Let me give us a perfect example. I was so down yesterday. Where's my? I carry my medications to the office. You know, see, I was so down yesterday. Every part of me was telling me, "Hey, come on, give up. You know, call someone. Let them hold the meeting for you." But I know that if I can take some nap and have some rest and recreate, move around, have some fresh air, that I'm going to be strong enough to have the meeting yesterday. That's exactly what I did. Maybe you guys close for. That's why I was saying, let's go. You guys close for work. I drove out immediately. Drove out and had some, fresh air outside. Went to the joint, my suya joint, my ram suya joint. Had some suya. I drove to Refuge to go and buy sugarcane juice, fresh sugarcane juice with ginger and garlic. And then just drove around and then I came back and I had some nap. And then I was strong enough. Yes, yesterday night I wasn't like shouting. Have you noticed it? I wasn't like vibrating. Have you noticed it yesterday night? Let me see wave your hand. If you were there yesterday night, let me see wave your hand. If you were there yesterday night. Okay, yeah, because I was trying to talk from the inside. But every part of me was like, why don't you just call him the Augusta right now? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that? A little sleep, a little slumber. No, there are sometimes I call them to do some things for me. But you know how hard it is. Why am I saying this? Stop giving up easily. Stop giving up on excellence. Stop giving up on doing what you know is right. I'm going to be playing a training this morning that I've played. I've actually listened to this training today for about let me not exaggerate, about 10 times. So I played it for hours. Okay, I played it for roughly going to 3 hours this morning, and it has blessed my life. Madam Meg said you were so gentle yesterday. I needed to be. Sometimes, if I notice I don't have much strength, I have to. There is a technique we use. I learned it from someone. You have to learn to tap into your reserve energy. No matter how weak you are, trust me, even if they lock you up in a room, you can survive for the next 1 month. Trust me. You still have so much energy on the inside of you. You have to learn to shut down on so many other things and then tap into your reserve energy. That's what I did yesterday, because every fiber of my being was shut down completely. I had to just ignore all the feelings and still did the presentation. That's who a professional is. A professional is the person that does what is needed to be done, irrespective of whatever circumstance he has around him. Now, I want us to listen to this training. We're going to have a discussion on that. And then we're going to move in and talk about squarely, nothing more, nothing less, about our 30 days, about 90 days recruiting challenge. But trust me, the lessons you will learn from this video will radically change your life. Let's have our Millionaire School note out and listen.
One, develop your want to make it in life, he said, number one, develop your mind. You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number two,
exactly.
Develop your communication skills. Once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. 3, practice the principle of OQP. Only quality people. Let us.
Now, this is about developing your mind for success by Liz Brown. Develop your mind for success. So let's start afresh. Develop your mind for success. That's the title of this training. It's a 14 minutes and some seconds training.
You want to make it in life, he said, number one, develop your mind. You don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number two, develop your communication skills. Once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. 3, practice the principle of OQP. Only quality people. Let us say together, only quality people. As you think about your goals and dreams, this is not for everybody. You want to build an organization with only quality people. Not people who need more, but people who want more. You want to surround yourself with people that are hungry. People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do. In order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. People that are hungry do what they know, not what they feel. See, I didn't do this for years because I knew it would be hard. And Mr. Washington said something to me. Mike Williams, my mentor, you want to go online and find his book, The Road to Your Best Stuff. He said something that grabbed me, and I want you to put this someplace where you can see it. See, you build this business through persistence. You got to affirm, I will persist until I succeed. You build it through patience. It takes time to grow orchids. It's faster to grow roses, but orchids, that takes time. You have to have persistence. You have to have patience and perseverance. It takes courage to come back again and again and again. Because in order to build the business, it's hard work. It's HARD and HEART. Are you with me there? Yeah. Write this down. If you do what is easy,
your life will be hard.
Your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. In what you've done with your life thus far, is it giving you what you want? Is it giving you what you want? When you look toward the future, when you look at all that's going on out here, is there some place within yourself you say, hey, I know I need to be out there in that arena. I know I can do more than what I've been doing. I know there's some great music that I have within me that I haven't brought out here yet. Is that something that you begin to look at within yourself? See, I say if you look at your life, and if you're not getting what you want, you owe it to yourself to do something differently. If you're on a job, 85%, they say, of Americans go to jobs, but they're unhappy. If you're doing something 8 hours a day that you don't like, it's not giving you what you want, it's not giving you a strong feeling of satisfaction and fulfillment, you're miserable, you hate to go there, you're depressed just thinking about it, you sing the thank God it's Friday song every week. If that's what it is, you owe it to yourself to start strategically working to change directions. See, but you know what most people will do? Most people will resist change. Most people will fight change as if change would be worse than what they're experiencing. See, they know this. They're familiar with this. Most people will not challenge the unknown. They won't just step out there. See, there are certain things that got to be in place. They got to see it all together. And life isn't like that. That's not how you grow.
Yes.
So as you look at your life, you're saying, I'm not getting what I want. As you begin to look toward the future, begin to know that whatever it takes for you to create that, you've got that in you.
It's already in you.
You've got that. You've got genius in you. You've got goodness in you. You've got creativeness in you. If you decide to take the initiative to change the current quality of your life, I say to you that you will find that the universe is on your side, that life is on your side. Now, will it be turbulent? Yes.
Yes.
Will it be easy? No. Will you have some opposition? Yes. Will I make a lot of mistakes? Yes. Will I get hurt?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. See, a lot of people won't try anything different in life because they don't want to get hurt. Let me tell you something. It's too much pain to duck. Pain is everywhere.
Exactly.
You can hide under here. It will come where you are. It's everywhere. Viktor Frankl calls it unavoidable suffering. You can't duck it. But most people spend their life not wanting to deal with the pain of rejection, the pain of defeat, the pain of being disappointed, the pain of losing, the pain of failure, the pain of being criticized, the pain of not being liked, the pain. That's called life. Life is full of pain. It's everywhere. But guess what? There's no gain without pain.
Exactly.
Because it's the pain of regret that you experience. If I had it to do over again, that's a pain. Don't you know that's when you know, I was in a seminar once and this lady stood up. If I had my life to live over again, she talked about all of the things that she would do. And you can feel the pain of regret in her voice. The pain of regret. She still experienced pain. She was trying not to experience the pain of defeat, the pain of disappointment, the pain of loss, the pain of lack of support. And she still experienced pain. It was right there. We can't get around it. Most people are governed by their habits, their fears, and the opinions of others. A lot of people never try anything differently because they have been convinced by people in their lives that they value that they can't do it. They're living within the context of the opinions that other people have of them, the low expectations. Many people doubt themselves because when they thought about doing something at some critical point in their lives, somebody they respected and honored, somebody they believed in, somebody that they loved, someone they trusted said, you can't do that. And they accepted that. As you look at your life, ask yourself the question, what would your life be like? What would your life look like if you decided not to care what people thought of you? What would your life be like if you decided to give up some of your fears? What would your life be like if you decided to become courageous? What would your life be like? If you decided to act on your dream, if you did what you felt in your heart. You know what courageous means? Tom Ruskin and Randy Reed said. They said that courage comes from a French word which means of the heart. But how does it feel to you? He says it's courage, you know, it takes courage to live. Since most people go through life not allowing themselves to step out because they don't want to let go. They don't want to be blown around. They don't want to be moved. The courage to face life's whirling wind of contradictions. The courage to love yourself. The courage to love. For years, I was afraid to love. The courage to take a chance. The courage to be who you are. He says, courage isn't for somebody else, for medals, applause, or moral judgments. Courage is what at that moment feels most right for you. Not just situational ethics, but what feels right in your heart, the word of the heart, what feels right in your heart. One great philosopher says, cowards die many times before their death, The valiant never taste of death but once. What does that mean? The valiant people aren't afraid? No, no, no. It means that they experience that fear and they move forward. They move forward anyhow. Many people are dead now. Many people are allowing their dreams to die. Many people have allowing their ideas to lie dormant and collect dust. Many people have all this talent and ability that they are allowing to be buried inside of them, that they will take with them to their graves because they didn't have the courage to be who they are. And I say, as you begin to look toward the future and manifesting your greatness, it's going to take everything in you, that your life deserves the concentrated effort to begin to look at how is it that I can express more of me? How is it that I can bring my ideas out here now? How is it? And start living with a sense of urgency because you're here today. You're gone today. Life is unpredictable. It's uncertain. There are no guarantees. No guarantees out here at all. So holding back, what are you waiting on? Ask yourself, what's the benefit of your waiting? What's the benefit of your not living your dreams? What's the benefit of not listening to yourself? Oh, please, listen to yourself. You know the feelings. If you start listening to the feelings in your heart, and I'm doing it now more every day, I find that my feelings, I can trust them. And I say to you that as you look toward the future, you look at life on a daily basis. If there's something that you have been given, if you've heard something within yourself that you know that what you're doing now doesn't fit for you, it doesn't work for you, it's not giving you what you want, and there's something else that you want to do, don't allow that inner doubt in you to talk you out of it, to build a case on why you can't have it, to tell you why you're not good enough. You ignore that inner voice and all of the external voices. Don't judge the possibilities for what you can do based upon the circumstances, because the circumstances won't determine who you are. Don't determine what you're able to do based upon your resources. Don't determine what's possible for you based upon where your life is right now. Where your life is right now is not you. That's just what it is right now. But the possibilities for you are unlimited. If you're in a rebuilding process, it's unlimited. If you're coming back from adversity and devastation, it's unlimited of what you can do. That's the capacity of human beings. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter how many flops you've had. It doesn't matter how much money you've lost. In fact, I see it only as an investment of what you learn from life, not losses, but investments of what's possible for you. And I say to you that once you start listening to yourself and as you begin to act on your dream, as you start just trying to find your way, doing what you can with what you have, you will start seeing things opening up for you. You'll start attracting people. You say, where do they come from? Things will start coming together, clicking for you. You say, whoa, you start brainstorming. Ideas will come out of nowhere as you focus on it. The key to it is to begin to focus on what it is you want to do. Why, Les? Why is that important? Because as you focus on that which you want to do, that which we focus on, that which we give our energy to, it will begin to multiply. It will begin to expand. It will begin to develop your consciousness. And out of that comes your greatness. Out of that comes a commitment. Out of that comes a passion for life. Out of that comes a special power that you have in you that you haven't even called on yet. See, the powers that we have will never reveal themselves if we don't challenge them.
Don't challenge them.
If we don't put ourselves in a position where we have to use them. So one of the most important things is reading a book that's a really interesting book called Instant Millionaire. And the guy said, put yourself in a position where you can't retreat, where it's do or die, sink or swim. Here's what you'll find out. You'll develop incredible swimming skills. You'll find yourself stroking unlike you've ever seen before. Through the inspiration of desperation, you'll become more creative than ever before. So what is it? How do we handle that whole piece? Throw your whole self into it. See, most people go at it tentatively. They don't give all their stuff. They don't concentrate. They don't put everything they've got in them. One guy wrote a book called All You Can Do is All You Can Do. And all you can do is enough. But he said, make sure you do all you can do. And if we're honest this evening, we know that we haven't done all we can do. So as we look in the future, we can decide that from this day forward, as I look at my personal relationships, if I look at my professional relationships, if I look at my family relationships, if I look at all the dimensions of my life, looking at myself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I'm going to do all I can do to develop me, to bring my talent out here, to make a contribution to life.
Such an awesome piece. 14 minutes and 50 seconds. Such an awesome piece. Such an awesome piece. You can play things like this for 10 times in a day, you know, at a stretch, in a row, or 20 times and be normal. Oh my God. I can sense the quietness in our souls and in our mind. I can sense it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You can play things like this and remain normal. I've played this for more than 2 hours already today. I'm telling you, and when I'm done with this millionaire school, there are certain messages that are for me. I'm telling you, and once I catch it up, I think I played about 3 or 4, for about 4 of this sort, and then I know that this one is specifically for me, and then that's why I decided to share with us. I'm going to play this throughout today, even if I'm walking, I'm playing it. I'm telling you, you don't. Anytime you listen to things like this, don't listen to it once. I'm telling you. Let me give you a perfect example. If you attend a millionaire school like this one now, and you notice that everything that is being said here is right, is going straight, you know, right into your soul. Don't just listen to it once. When I send you the video, listen to it over and over and over and over again until your spirit takes hold of it. One of the major, I keep saying this, one of the major reasons why we are not succeeding, a lot of people are not succeeding in this business and many things they are doing is they are not wholly committed. I don't know what's holding you back. Fear, let go of it. Doubt, let go of it. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Some persons here listening to me, you are still one leg in and one leg out. I will keep saying this. It doesn't take you to acquire, it doesn't take you acquiring all the skills. I'm telling you. It doesn't take you acquiring all the skills. Courage, see courage. Courage is what you need. I've seen someone that believes in me, and then he saw me coming back from Philippines and Dubai for our trip. And then when I came back, he was like, no, so is it this thing that took you there? I said, yes. He said, it's okay. The young lady registered an account. I didn't teach the young lady how to do presentation, how to do this and how to do that. With the level of confidence that lady had, just seeing someone she believes in so much. In less than 2 months, that lady single-handedly connected over 67 persons in Anambra State. 67. She doesn't know any other thing apart from this, how you can be making money. You travel abroad. I'm telling you, I'm going to be with you. We're going to do it together. We're going to be traveling. You love traveling. Just watch and see. We're going to go out together and do it. We're going to go out together. We're going to travel together. Let's do this. That's all. I didn't teach her how to close, how to do this and how to do. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. What is that voice you've got on the inside of you that's telling you you can't succeed in the business? What is that voice telling you that's going to be another cycle of failure? You know, I call them all those little demons. You know, they come up and they speak to us. That's why I don't give channel to those demons. I don't give them voices. How I don't give them voice is that I shut down myself on. I don't watch movies that show disappointment. I don't watch documentaries or I don't read articles that shows where people lost money and then don't, because when you read things like that, they keep polluting your mind. When those little demons want to talk to you, they don't just manufacture words. They talk to you using the same information you expose yourself to. I'm telling you. I don't have any business of people telling me how they lost money and how they are no longer trying. If I sense that your testimony, what you're sharing with me is not about grazing me, it's not about, you know, it's not, doesn't end with, you know, something uplifting. I'm sorry, when I'm listening to that story, I want to see where you tell me, come on, then I rose up and I challenged and I faced this obstacle and I conquered, and man, life was good. If it's about how you bending your neck and then showing me how life has hit you down, I'm sorry, I'm not a dumping ground. I'm not a dumping ground where people come to dump shit. No. No, I don't sit down to hear of how you are suffering. Okay, no, things are not working well for you. That's enough. Don't tell me how things are not now working well. It's not working, it's not working. Why are you trying to explain all the all the experiences? Come on. Shut down all those little demon voices coming from the inside, telling you you can't be great, telling you how many times you have to fail. Making it in life, will it be easy? The answer is no. I'm telling you. Yes. You are running away from regrets. You are running away from disappointments. There is no problem. You will face also regrets. That's also pain. You are running away from the pain of disappointment. Someone saying no to you. You are running away from the pain of people, castigating you and telling you, oh, so you've joined them. Now, what for you? That's the reason why you're not going all out. Some of you are keeping yourself back. You don't want people to say, hey, so you don't join them. Now, wow. What is it that is keeping you back? I want you to look that in the face today and challenge it. I'm going to be sending the video across to us. I want you to watch the video over and over again. Now, one of the things I'm going to be doing is this. I'm going to search out for short compilations of my personal development videos, okay, audios like this, okay? And then maybe I can send about 10 of them today. How many of you would love to have that? If you would love to have that, let me see with your hand, okay? All right, so I will send it to our WhatsApp group, Success Addicto WhatsApp group, all right, so that I can limit the size of the MB I'm going to be using. I will send it to our general WhatsApp group. You are just to download it. I'm telling you, I will send you about 10 today. I have they are uncountable. I'm sorry. Like Liz Brown, I have more than 400 videos on Liz Brown. In fact, when I want to copy video for anybody, I tell the person go and get 64 gig. That's just the truth. It's just too much. I download every time and I listen. Anyone that is not, doesn't measure up, I remove them. So I'm going to send you maybe 10, and then I'm going to be sending you from time to time. Okay? It's very, very important. Thank you so much for being here. Now, let's get back to our 30 days challenge, our 90 days recruiting challenge. Oh, where is my banner? Our 90 days recruiting challenge. Where is my banner? Where is my banner? Where is my banner? I always look for this banner. I don't know why he's always hiding from me. Let me make sure that this is the one. Make sure, because there are so many corrections we had there before we had the final one. I really want to talk about this. It's very, very, no, not this one. It's very, very vital. Very, very vital. I'm sorry, I'm not going to trust 25,000. No, it's not 25,000. I said that's 30,000. Please just ignore the typographical error on this. All right, please just avoid it. Just ignore them. Ignore the typo errors here. Okay, so this is not the final version I had. All right, so let's talk about the 90 days recruiting challenge. Now, the reason why I'm going to be doing this is because I noticed that many of you joining this business, you've really not understood exactly what we are doing. Okay, and I really need us to be on the same page. Those of you that are connected to the business early enough, you've been with me, you're already into it. You know what we are doing. You're already into it. I felt within my spirit that those of you, some of you here, you're still trying to find your footing. The thing is still playing somehow in your head. I'm going to be explaining this, with simple words. Look at this. You have an organization. You joined this business to build an organization of people for yourself. Yes, when you're connected to the business, you're connected under the business portfolio of someone. And upline. As I always say, I can't even trace some of you directly, but everybody in RDI is under me. Or from even both the people you know and people you don't know. There are many. When I mean there are many you don't know. There are many. It's not just only you guys that I'm looking at. I'm overseeing many other persons in the team, in the business. I'm telling you. So, what is it that happens? When you come into the business, my responsibility is to get you to build also such a large organization. Your own organization are the people that are connected under you. Watch this. You have, this is you here. You have your left, you have your right. Obviously, yes, Only two persons can connect them, one on the left and one on the right. And those two persons are going to have two also. So down, from you down, everything happening from your head down is your own personal organization. So first of all, you must understand that our responsibility as a team is to build an organization. Your own organization. You are part of my organization. I'm part of your organization. But each of you here are not under each other. Yes, all of you are not. There are people that are under each other. But I hope you get what I'm saying. Let me give an example. Someone that is on my left business portfolio can never also be in my right business portfolio. So, but both of them are under my organization. So when I help you build your organization, is your organization. When I help this man build his organization, that's his own organization. So our responsibility is to build a massive organization. That's how we get paid. So we created this project because we believe in what we call the law of compressed activity. We don't want to have people coming into the business and then for 6 months they are still struggling. No, they don't have their footing. Success in life and in business is about setting goals and achieving those goals. So what we did was to do what? Is to create a project. This project will enable you to give you what? A focus, give you a footing. This is what I want to achieve. And applying the law of compressed activity, let me explain further. It is better to have 30 persons in 90 days than to have 30 persons in 1 year. If you know the effort you're going to put in 1 full year in the business, put it in within 90 days. It will give you much more results and then much more boosting in your business. So we decided to create this 90 days recruiting challenge. And one of the things I say about this 90 days recruiting challenge is this. And I've been saying this. I noticed that for past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's as if maybe I'm not talking too much about it. So I dropped down a little bit. Please, I'm begging you. I've seen many of you. You are working so hard. You are recruiting. I can see it. Please, if you do not have multiple accounts, I am begging you as a mentor. Many of you are very serious in this business. Go get multiple accounts. Minimum of 3 accounts. I'm begging you. I'm talking to my mentees that they have their heart in the business. I don't believe that everybody that attend millionaire schools actually do as I say. I don't believe so. There are people that don't do as I say. They are just here to feel good attending millionaire schools. I'm telling you the reality. Some of them are here listening to me. When last did you follow my instructions? You think it's about attending millionaire school alone? They are here. I don't want to call names. You know yourselves. They attend millionaire school maybe just to feel good. They don't execute. Nothing. They don't. Review. Invite for where they don't. So I'm speaking to those of you that believe in this project and you working hard. Your result I can see. Please, I'm begging you. Make sure you have 3 accounts. Even if, for example, look at there's someone, Madam Owoye. Yes, you created 2 accounts for your kids. That's perfect. Yeah, I can count it even as that's your own account anyway. It's just like you decided to open it for your children, as in just in your child's name, one on the left and maybe one on the right, and then you are the center. That's okay. Very, very okay. Very, very, very okay. Obviously, someone like you, Madam Owoye, I know you'll be going for 7 accounts, so I know I'm going to register the account for you. I will register it as someone that will just have only 3 accounts. I know I'm going to place it to give you room for 7 accounts in the future because we already have a conversation. I'm encouraging you go for 3 accounts minimum. And we've done the calculation. Just having 10 persons, 10 connected directly through you. Those 10 persons will pay you over 115,000 naira. That's already much more than the money you will use in paying for extra 2 accounts if you are serious with the business. So even if you borrow the money to start, engineer, also, do I encourage people to borrow money? Let me tell you the truth. God forbid, if there is an accident that happened now that you need 100,000, you will go and borrow it if you don't have it. I'm telling you. Many of you, you are actually recruiting, and yet you have only one account, and then you are recruiting people. You are just dashing away money to the system. Yes, you can still add more accounts in the future. You can, but the one you have now, you've just given it away. You can't recover that one you just lost there. That's the truth. You cannot. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. I noticed that I betted that on it. I was activating an account yesterday. I'm telling you, I had so many accounts of people I'm actually activating. Or by God's special grace, the challenges, those of you, let me even use the opportunity to say this. Those of you that actually haven't gotten your username password, Madam Felicia at Lagos, that was actually helping us out in the clearance of the process, especially those of you that are in Lagos, she felt sick and then she didn't even let me know. She left everything and we couldn't clear it. In fact, yesterday I was on top of Mr. Tobichku's head, shouting and screaming, why, what is this, what is that? I have to move some of the payments to Kano office for them to clear for me. So I've cleared everything. What I mean, every single ID, all of them are all available with me. And by God's grace, you've seen, I've started giving out, what's it called? Pickup slips to everybody. Okay, so those of you that haven't gotten your registration details, please just exercise patience with me. I just did a little yesterday because of my health. Today, again, I'm going to keep doing, and at most tomorrow, if as I'm doing, I'm sending out already. I've sent quite for a lot of people. By God's grace, by tomorrow, I'll be done completely for everything. So I can see people are recruiting. If you see codes, more than 30 restrictions, as in people are, and I'm noticing that some of them have one account. Come on, please, I'm begging you, go for 3 accounts. If you are to maximize this, that's just the first thing I want to say. Then secondly, looking at this 90 days recruiting challenge, you must personalize it. It must drive your thoughts. My mentor taught me and he said, our life is propelled in the direction of our predominant thoughts. From the training we just listened to this morning from this brand, when you let yourself out for something you believe in, even the universe will work on your favor. You will start seeing opportunities every single place. Everywhere you will see opportunities. Someone taught me early in life, and I believe it so much, and it has changed my life. You can also decide to believe it. Okay? You can decide to believe it too. He said, opportunities are simply pieces of our dreams identified in our environment. A man that is not driven by his dreams and by his goals cannot identify opportunities. How can you identify something you've never seen? It means you must have seen it with the inner eyes. We have the eyes, your physical eyes, and they have the eyes of your soul. If you don't have an opportunity, how many of you here have noticed this? Immediately in your mind, you conceive to buy a particular car. All of a sudden, you started seeing that car everywhere. How many of you have seen it before? Noticed it before? All of a sudden, you started noticing the car everywhere. Everywhere. How many of you have seen? Let me see where behind. What I'm saying is something very, very common. Do you know what just happened? You just activated the picture of your car, of the car in your consciousness. So even in your subconscious will even remind your conscious mind, hey, that's the car. Even when the car is perfect gone, your conscious will tell you, that's the car over there. Do you know why? Because you have the picture of the goal imprinted in your subconscious, from your conscious, and you went down into your subconscious. How many of you have this 90 days recruiting challenge running in your subconscious? It has to start from what? From your conscious, from your conscious mind. It's a training for another day. Okay, how powerful our subconscious mind can be, and then how we can actually use our conscious mind and affect our subconscious. You must drive this goal. You must drive this 90 days recruiting challenge. Let it be running in your blood. Let it look as if you, as in, week in, week out, you can see me. I'm saying, this is what I want to achieve for the week. This is what I want to achieve for the week. And that's how I drive. That's how I move. Your life will always keep going in the direction of your predominant thoughts. Is the 90 days recruiting challenge a predominant thought? If it is not your predominant thought, you will go to your place of work and not see opportunities. So we talk about how bad the economy is, how bad things are. That's an opening for you to slip in, and then give them the solution. That's an opportunity. So a man of no dreams is a man of no opportunity. A man of small dreams is a man of small opportunities. When you have big dreams, trust me, you will start seeing big opportunities. When you have small dreams, even when you encounter big opportunities like this, I've seen some people, even the 4 million naira we are talking, they are not even seeing it. What they are seeing is 10,000. If I can just see 10,000, that's what they are seeing. They're not driving themselves. Nobody told me, hey, come on, work hard to make 1 million naira in 4 weeks. Nobody told me that. I just told myself that. I made about 970,000 in 4 weeks. Then 4 weeks and 5 days, I made 1,098,000. Nobody told me. I just told myself, I want to make 1 million in 4 weeks. And my dear, like I always say, please, my results are not typical because I'm a crazy man. But from my years of experience, it takes being a crazy man to have crazy results. I'm sorry, I'm a crazy dude. I don't think 1 + 1 + 1. I don't think like that. I'm thinking on how to dominate territories. One weekend, I told you how I did it. 6 people signed up, just called some guys, sat them down, inspired them, told them, let's go do this together. And then we registered someone. I had to give them 3,000, 2,000, completed their money. Now, that's how they went to flyers, organizing seminars, doing presentations. I didn't do millionaire school for 1 week. I only did millionaire school for them for 2 nights. Gave them books they have to read. I'm going to send us that book. I use in mentoring them. It's a book by Don Filer. The title of the book means Own Your Life. That's the title of the book by Don Filer. I'm telling you, taught them the power of multiplication. 37-page book. I told them read it 3 times within that day. Gave them the presentation slide for them to rehearse. Had a meeting with them in my house. 10 p.m. to about 2 a.m. in the morning. Have them rehearse the presentation. I told them, see, you are good enough. What you need is what? Confidence. Even when you are confident, trust me, you can be talking nonsense and people will buy into the nonsense. I'm telling you, one of my boys will tell me, so one thing I love about you is that you know sometimes when you don't know something, but at the end of the day, you know how to talk even your nonsense with confidence. I'm telling you, and people buy into the nonsense. You don't need to be a master. You don't need to become that. There's nothing like you are a master. We keep growing. You keep growing. You keep growing. So have you allowed the 90 days recruiting challenge to become your predominant sport? Because if it doesn't, you will see opportunities slip by. You will not be able to identify opportunities when they present themselves. That's the reason why some of you don't even know you have to be what? Updating your recruiting list. Every new person you encounter, every new person you meet on the road, you go to that place where to your pharmacy, and then the lady talks to you nicely. She always serves you nicely. Young lady, what's your name? The person tells you the name. That's a prospect. Come back, write it there immediately. You go for an occasion. What are you waiting for? You are building what? You keep building your list because you have a goal you have to achieve. You won't just settle for what Engineer also said. Write for me 300 contacts. Some of you, you've exhausted your 300 contacts. You're no longer having any other contact. But yet, every day you are meeting on people. Every day you are meeting people on Facebook. See, let me tell you, in this our generation, we have no reason not to succeed. Just go on Facebook, you will see just type business groups. You will see so many groups we can be part of. So many business groups we can be part of. From those business groups, you have access to thousands of people, mature people. And you say you don't have contact. Have you allowed, when your goals becomes your predominant thought, it turns off the creative, it turns on the creating and the creative aspect of your mind. I'm telling you, you get pushed on and off, up and down, left and right, front and back, when you're not being driven by your own visions, by your own dreams. Have you adopted this? Are you seeing it as RD item? Has it become personal? Have you adopted it? Is it yours? And I mentored us and I told us, if you want to exceed this challenge, if you want to hit this, if you want to hit this and exceed this, you must focus on the monthly goals. Focus on the monthly goals and the weekly tasks. We are talking about recruiting 10 persons and more in one month. Please forget about the typo errors here. Please forget about that. Okay, we have a better design. We've done the correction. Now, what are the weekly tasks? I ensure 10 persons watch the business video every week. When you send it, have you watched it? That's what I do with my people here. You don't just send videos to people. Have you watched the video? Even before sending it to them, we don't want to ask them, if I send you the video right now, would you watch it within 24 hours? Ensuring that 10 persons attend our live Zoom meetings. And when they attend the live Zoom meetings and watch the recorded video, what happens? You get them to make instant commitment. Sharing the business videos one-on-one. How many of you are committed to it? And when you are doing this, you're not now doing, watch this. There are two things here. You can be doing this as Mr. Noso said, weekly task. And you can come back to me and tell me, I did it, oh, it did not work for me, it did not work for me. Are you driving it to get the result? Because it is the attitude with which you're doing things like this, all these weekly tasks, that will affect the result. It's not just by you, it is the attitude. That's the reason why two of us, you can say something and I say it, I say the same thing, and people will buy into mine and not buy into you. Why? Because of the attitude, the mentality of the mind, my disposition, my mental, my body disposition, even while I was doing it. You need to focus on the weekly task. We have about 3 more days to go. Sorry, 2 days to go. June 8th. So July 8th will be in 2 days for us to have the first 30 days. I know many of you connected just last week and last 2 weeks. It's okay, I have to put up these dates. Just know that once you are into this business and you are in RDI, the 90 days recruiting challenge is a continuous process. My aim in the 90 days is to create people that will become Rising Star mentors, and the list is increasing. From Rising Star mentor, we now get them into duplicating leadership training coaches for massive duplication. But all of you listening to me today, you have to start the 90 days challenge. Can you bring up a ledger? Can you have a report section in your Millionaire School notebook where you can write to yourself, day one, what are the things you did? Summarize it for yourself. What is it that you did on the day one? What is it that you did on the day two? Don't assume that you are working hard. Don't assume. Don't assume you are working hard. I want us to get back on track on the 90 days challenge. Get back on track. I want to warn you. I want to warn you. Listen to me. I'm going to send a video to us, okay, by Eric Warren, how to find unlimited prospects. I will say this to you. Most top leaders and top earners in the industry, if they should tell you the truth, you will find that, yes, at the starting point, the people they know, are getting me, some of them got connected, but there are majority of them will tell you that most of the leaders they have are the people they never met before they started the business. Listen to what I want to say now. Listen to what I'm saying. Most top earners, let me give you an example. I didn't meet Eminent Augusta before I started the business, meaning that Eminent Augusta was not part of my friends, my prospect list when I started the business. I didn't meet Engineer Rinze. Engineer Rinze on my second account. Engineer Rinze, some of you don't know him. Some of you that are in Lagos, you know him. That's a crazy dude. He's on the right, while Augusta is on the left. Only Eminent Augusta and Engineer Rinze, only those two dudes this year has paid me about 4 million naira. As in, I'm not doing anything. Just only 2 of them. Their team alone paid me 4 million this year alone. You know, you see the reason why we do what we do. My work is to raise you to become a top earner like them. That's why if you want to go far, take your eyes off your own money. Think about how you can get someone established. There is someone in your church that is looking for a job. He's looking for a business to start. And then you're looking for who to help. Or you can call that young man and say, come, I have something that will change you. I need to make sure that you're going to work this system for the next 5 years. There is someone I'm going to hand you over to that will mentor you and make sure you succeed. You activate 3 accounts and tell the person, when you make the money, you can pay me back. You have about 4 of them. You have 7 accounts. We have 3 accounts. You put one here, you put one here, you put one here, you put one here. You didn't just activate the accounts for them. You were there with them. I'm mentoring you. I'm mentoring them at the same time. You overseeing them. How much is the money? How much is 4 accounts? How much is 4 accounts? Take your eyes just off yourself and see this as an opportunity to bless life. Bring them in and tell them you must be responsible. Some of them will be responsible. I promise you that. Some will be. And the ones will enrich you because they must have enriched themselves. My responsibility is to raise you to become a top leader and a top earner in the business. That's my responsibility. But listen to me carefully. The people that will make you millionaires in the business, there is every likelihood that you don't even know them at all. Now, I'm telling you the truth. When I started the business, I don't know engineering. That's the lesson of the story. When I started the business, I didn't know Eminent Augusta. I didn't know them. The first 1,098,000 naira I didn't even have them with me. Most of the people that started the business with me, that made that money, some of them are abroad now, living a large life. Some of them carry the money they made and then travel abroad. Say they are not coming back to Nigeria. They've left the business. The millions I'm making now are not from people that I know. Let me tell you. There's every likelihood that the people that will make you rich in this business, you don't even know them. You've not even met them. That is why updating your prospect list is one of the most vital things you need to keep doing to keep your business afresh every day. Every single day, even if it's 1 name, 2 names, keep adding to that list. You are chatting on Facebook and everywhere. Keep adding to that list. You are in different WhatsApp groups. Keep adding to that list. You are going for weddings and occasions. Every member of your church you know should be in that list. What are you doing about them? Book appointments every single weekend. I want you to look yourself in the mirror in the next 2 days and tell yourself, I did all that I can do to make this goal become a reality, to achieve this goal. Can you be confident enough to do that? To look yourself in the mirror in the next 2 days? Would you? Or would you hide your face in shame? What is the benefit of holding yourself back? What would it benefit you holding yourself back? What would it benefit you not going all out for the business? What would it benefit you? It will benefit you nothing. Only but regrets and frustration. I've been here for years. I've seen people come and go. I'm telling you, and I don't want to have any of you go. But if you keep holding yourself back out of fear of rejection, out of doubts, what will people say? They will say that I collected their money. So what? People will keep talking. Don't allow what they say to get to discourage you. If I was listening to what people say, do you know I will be here? I'm not even talking about even in my own leadership those days back in the days. Because we keep learning. I've made mistakes in this business. Raising leaders in a wrong way. And some of them turning back against me. I've seen hell in the business. But I didn't start this business for anybody. I started it for myself. I started it for my family. I have dreams and I have goals and I have visions. And I told myself, no one is talking me out of this thing. No one is talking me out of it. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody is talking me out of it. So there is no challenge you're facing in this business. Trust me, that I haven't faced a similar one. Is it about opening so many accounts at a time? It was as if I was a fool opening many accounts. But it ended up paying off. I'm telling you, it ended up paying off. Why are you holding yourself back? Today, I want you to go back and make sure nothing is holding you back. In your place of work, become radical. Let me tell you, if they don't give you a name yet, you are not yet radical. One of the ways you will know that you are not taking massive action is that they will give you a name. So then we give you Madam Dreamer Life. So then we give you Madam RODI. So then we give you Madam Realistic Dreams Initiative, Madam M Global, Madam Economic Driver Plan. Oga, you too do. Madam, you too do. If people don't say you too do, you are still acting little. You are still playing cool. You are still looking at what people will say. I don't want to do too much. You must be crazy in order to have crazy goals. Your crazy goals achieved. Crazy results, it goes with crazy goals. My mentor taught me, and I taught it in one of my trainings. I'm going to do that training some other time. How to have massive results and take massive action. One of the proofs you are taking massive action is that it will create new problems for you. People will say you are talking too much, but I promise you, when you succeed, they will be the ones celebrating you. Don't look at what people will say. They will keep talking. Keep doing what you need to do. Keep increasing in your level of action and your activity. That is what success is all about. Progressive realization. Progressively working towards achieving your goals. Trust me, you keep moving with this mindset, you will surely be celebrated. God bless you for staying to the end of the Millionaire School. Make sure you play this training over and over again. Let nothing hold you back. Let nothing hold you back. Let go of anything, any mindset, whatever your past experiences have been. You are in the right place. You are with the right organization. You have the one of the best of the leadership. Don't be your own enemy. Don't hold yourself back. Can I invite you from other countries? Mama Juliana, I have people from different countries connecting to this business. You can chat me up. Anyone that is ready to pay in any country, let me know. I will tell you how we do it, okay? Anybody can pay and have the product sent to them. Yes, we have what we call an international account. They will have to wire the money to. Then it will be controlled from Philippines. Their products will be couriered to them. Yeah, I'll give you the charges and everything. It can be done. You can build teams in different countries. In fact, before the end of the year, I'm working on something when I'm going to have some time dedicated to do that for myself, not for my own. So you can actually build a team abroad, seriously, and have them be mentored here. If the time frame is different when it comes to Millionaire School, they can watch the recorded videos. Make sure nothing holds you back. If you're going for this 90 days challenge, do everything possible. If it means go to the microfinance bank, take a loan. It's 888 naira. Get that money and go for extra 2 accounts. Activate that 3 accounts and do everything possible. Obviously, tell them you pay back within 6 months. But pour your whole soul into this. Pour your whole soul into it. I don't subscribe to borrowing money and living normal. If you borrow money, work times 3 of what another person will work to pay back, so as to maintain integrity. Okay? Borrow that money, get started, add that extra 2 accounts. 10 persons you will connect directly. 1 month and you will make 115,000 and you can pay back the money. But that will really set you up for massive success and massive earnings in the business. God bless you. Don't forget to invite 20 persons to today's Millionaire School. By God's special grace, I'm getting stronger. Thank you so much, Madam Juliana. Thank you so much, each and every one of you that prayed for me yesterday. I didn't talk about being down yesterday night, but some of you saw it and you did pray for me. And I want to let you know that your prayer did work. God bless you big time. Those of you that have people from different countries like Mama Juliana, you can chat me up and tell me about it, okay, so that I can get them started off in whatever country they are. God bless you. Bye-bye.